we travel to San Felipe, Mexico, to the Sea of Cortez. Here, we will allow the salt water to flow into our parked car, where it will attack the car's exposed engine and oil system. Before leaving the car at the sea, we treated the car with MSP. It was running well and in good condition. We then removed the valve cover to expose the valve train. Next, the car's engine oil was drained and the oil pan removed. Watch as the tide rises and engulfs the car. But remember, the car's oil has been completely drained from the engine and there is no oil pan.
This car has been parked in the Sea of Cortez with the engine running. Salt water has contaminated the oil system. Let's take a look underneath the engine. Let me have the underwater camera. Thank you very much. Let's take a look at the crankshaft. Look at this. The crankshaft is going. The crankshaft is going. This engine is running in the Sea of Cortez with the salt water. Unbelievable. Now, let's take a look up. Look at the valve train. The salt water is fouling the valve train. Salt water is getting inside this engine and it's running beautifully.
MSP has protected this engine wonderfully. After running the exposed engine in seawater, the driver of the car will attempt to drive the car onto the beach. It's just amazing! Look how the car continues to run. MSP has truly protected its engine.
I couldn't believe it. They drained the oil out, they drove it out, let the water come in, kept running the engine, and it just kept going. I was waiting, and it didn't freeze up. I couldn't believe it.
Most of the time we have to tow cars out of here, and I can't believe that this vehicle drove out with no oil pan after being submerged in water, so it's amazing.
MSP has been tested in premier testing facilities in the United States that abide by the American Society for Testing of Materials guidelines. MSP was tested with state-of-the-art equipment to measure its effectiveness under varying degrees of load, pressure, and heat. In each case, MSP surpassed expectations, outlasting the competition and defying the expectations of damaging wear. Without MSP, friction causes rough edges to collide, chipping and wearing away metallic bits which cause severe wear and contaminates the lubricating oil. Here is the MSP secret. In the presence of heat and pressure, MSP molecules penetrate the metal and allow the surface to be plied, flattened and hardened, reducing friction and virtually eliminating wear. From identical racing engines, the piston on the left is scarred without MSP. On the right, treated with MSP, it is polished without any blemish. MSP attacks carbon deposits and unfreezes piston rings, which is common in older cars. MSP helps to reduce engine wear that occurs primarily in the first 8 seconds of a cold engine startup. MSP increases engine compression and horsepower by eliminating blow-by, creating better seals which also prevents oil and fuel contamination. Less blow-by means more efficient combustion. Together, these help to improve your car's mileage. MSP reduces polluting emissions from older engines, proven by professional smog checks. Its friction-reducing abilities help eliminate annoying noises like valve tapping and knocks. Now, you can lengthen your engine oil change intervals because MSP extends the serviceable life of your engine oil up to 12,000 miles. MSP's range of oil treatments reduces friction and treats the metal parts in your entire driveline. Starting with your engine through to your gearbox, differentials and axle bearings. MSP significantly reduces wear and damage resulting from increased load and pressure. Here are examples of various bearings and gears that have been treated by MSP. You can still see the honing patterns and how polished, unworn and unblemished the parts treated with MSP are. From the next test, you can see how a leading engine lubricant can fail under heavy load and pressure. Now, mixed with a portion of MSP, the oil's lubricating and friction elimination qualities are greatly improved. Even by adding contaminants such as soil and water to the test mixture, the bearing does not fail under heavy load or pressure. This is because MSP treats the metal, not the oil. Finally, even when the entire lubricating mixture is removed, the bearing does not seize. No lubricant at all. Incredible! This is the power of MSP. From our comparative tests with other leading lubricants, MSP's positively charged molecules cling to the engine's negatively charged metal components, not the oil. MSP is today's most technologically advanced lubricant and metal treatment. It is the friction and wear reduction solution for all types of vehicles. Ready for punishing extremes, ready for the future. Once a military secret, it is now exclusively available to you. Can you imagine what it will do for your engine? Contact us now.